The H1B guy here, and today we're going to talk about the history of the H1B visa Part 2. The history of the H1B visa, as mentioned earlier in the week, is going to be covered in a multi-part series here on the H1B Guy YouTube channel, as well as on the H1BGuy.com. For today's second installment, we're going to cover the American Competitiveness and Workforce Improvement Act, ACWIA. On October 21st, 1998, the act was signed into law by President Bill Clinton. The American Competitiveness and Workforce Improvement Act, ACWIA, made several key changes to the H-1B visa. The introduction of a fee-based process, which required employers to pay a $500 application for each H-1B visa. It also increased the H-1B fiscal year quota to $115,000 for 1999 and the year 2000, and $107,500 for 2001, with the annual cap returning to $65,000 in 2002. The fee-based model that was introduced in this act became one of the primary sources of revenue for the United Immigration and Naturalization Services, INS, which later was disbanded in 2002. It also made employers restricted from displacing U.S. workers with an H-1B employee. But the most significant changes were in the form of granting the U.S. Department of Labor investigative authority. Penalties now could be levied for certain violations against employers. The, quote, no benching rule, quote, end quote, which stated that the employer is required to pay full-time H-1B employees for full-time wages, even if in non-productive status, or benching. The new benefits requirement also was a significant addition, making H-1B employees eligible for benefits. So standard medical, life, disability, retirement, just as the U.S.-based employees are. Did you know that the ACWIA was the introduction of the fee-based model that we still see today as the primary source of revenue for USCIS? If you knew this, drop me a comment below. Be sure to check back next Monday for the history of the H-1B visa Part 3, covering the American Competitiveness in the 21st Century Act, or AC-21, that was signed into law October 17th, 2000. As always, please like this video and subscribe to the H1B Guy, your global source for all things H1B.